Hi guys, today's vlog is going to be something that's actually been sort of highly requested, which I'm honestly surprised because this is not really my forte, if you will, but get ready like makeup tutorial slash video on how I guess I do my own makeup. So I am actually getting all dressed up, so I thought this will be a great opportunity to do a video like that. So I've never done this kind of video, so I don't really have any idea how I'm like filming angles or anything like that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take a shower just because I'm still in my loungewear and I want to do my hair. It is raining outside, so whenever it's raining outside, I think about what that means for my hair because it will be frizzy from humidity, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think I'm going to do my hair straight. I think I'm going to do my hair wavy. Yeah, something like that. So first thing, shower. All right, I'm out of the shower. I have eye drops in my eyes. I have moisturizer on my face and my hair is still damp. And this is exactly how I do my process. Oh, that background is not cute with my, ugh, sorry you guys. It's not pretty to look at. I'm gonna put my hair up just so that it doesn't dry as fast because I don't want it to be, I want it to be more wet than dry when I blow dry it, if that makes any sense. So the next thing that this is only something I recently started doing, which is a pore primer, or what do they call these? Pore and Shine Control Primer. This is just a little sample that I have from Sephora, and only just because I have like really bad texture on my chin, I need to start exfoliating my face more. I want to buy one of those Vanity Planet things. I don't know if you watch YouTube as much as I do, but a lot of YouTubers promote that, and I actually bought one from KK and Baby J when they promoted it last year, I think, or the year before, I'm not sure. I bought one for my daughter, and I just feel like washing my face with my hands, like, that does nothing. It's like nothing. So I actually need something to like get in here and get all the junk out of my skin. And so because it's been backed up, I feel like the texture has been really dry and bumpy and weird. So I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I've heard this is like a dupe to the MAC Pro or whatever that's called. Have no idea if it is because I've never used that, but I don't have any concealers that I feel like really match my skin tone, so I use another one I'll show you. So I basically use this as a foundation as well. Sometimes I use the Shape Tape. I got this for my daughter, but it was really, I guess, too light for her. It's fair beige. I use this to kind of lighten up this color on me, and it seems to really balance me out. But sometimes I also use my Age Rewind, and this one's also too light for me. It's Ivory. I think I'm gonna go with the Rewind though. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's just, I guess I don't know my tone, my color. Am I pink? Am I yellow? I feel like I'm probably a pink undertone. Blend that out. And pray to the gods that my skin is having a makeup day, because sometimes it holds makeup beautifully and some days it's like, hell nah, it does not want any makeup. Sometimes I go back in, you can just, look at that, you can just still see, it looks worse on camera, or I don't know, maybe, but I'm gonna go back in a little bit more. Probably because I pulled on my beauty blender rather than pushing in. I take the Airspun Coty Airspun. This has been around for a long time. I probably used it, I think, back in high school, but I picked it back up again after I watched Tati. She loves this stuff, and it's cheap, and it is good. All right, now I'm gonna take my powder and I'm gonna put this all over. This is the Maybelline Better Skin. I'm gonna put this everywhere else, but I'm gonna dab it in so that I'm not moving my concealer. And then once I have a layer over it, I'll start to like buff and blend. All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and kind of push this in. And I use the same brush that I used, that you saw me put my powder on, but that's the reason why I use this brush is so that the underneath of my eyes aren't too white. I'm not really a fan of that like white thing that seems to be happening. I feel like my makeup style is more similar to Alexandria Garza, and she doesn't really like the white underneath her eyes that much either. Next I'm going to bronze, and this part I have learned, it has taken me this long to learn, but I just look better with more bronzer on my skin. I just do. I feel like I was a little too light-handed before, and it's just not a cute look for me. So I will build until I feel like it looks great, and I start off, obviously, as you can see, on my hairline with this brush. I feel like it's a little too big. I've also been using this one. So this one I actually use to blend, so I'm gonna switch and kind of use this one. I think this is like a foundation brush, but I have a small face, so some of the brushes are too big for me per se. So, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this bronzed up. And I'm using Rimmel, by the way. This is Rimmel in Sunlight. I was using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, but I feel like that's just too light for me. And this process is actually the longest out of everything. Bronzing my face for some reason takes a hot minute. All right, next up is going to be my blush. I use the Luminoso. If you watch my Fall Essentials, this was in that. I think I forgot to include my bronzer, but you guys, I've been using this blush for a very long time. Next are my freaking eyebrows, and let me tell you, this is so stressful to me because I feel like I'm kind of like 50-50. They either look the same or they don't. I use the e.l.f. medium, it's in the color medium. It has a gel and a powder. Line first, and then I fill in. I always start here. I always want to do the tail first before I come back in here, because the tail is where I try to get it as perfect as I can. Once I have the bottom, I do the top. Now, as you can see, I don't have very much hair up here at all. So I have to like draw in my hair basically. And I start here. And then, oops. There we go. Okay. All right, so now that I've gotten to there, what I do is I turn it like this, and then I stamp like that, and it kind of gives me, again, like a place to like know where to fill in. We're gonna use my peach palette. I actually wanted to use my Kylie Jenner, but I haven't used that one at all. But I want to really show you guys what I actually do and which products I actually use every day. So the first thing I do is I do an all over combo of the peaches and cream and white peach. I always use Puree and Summer Yum, these two together. And then I go into the crease and then I round it out here and then I start blending all of that out. Wow, it is making me look really harsh on camera, but it really isn't this bad. Okay, the next thing is I'm gonna take this brush right here. I don't even know what to call it, but this is basically the size of it. And I take the same two colors, but very light-handed, and I will tap off because then I add it underneath. Tricky to do on camera, but it's actually the easiest way for me to apply wing liner. I feel like with liquid liner, it makes my eyes look too harsh because it's too bold, I guess. And I feel like using eyeshadow is a really great way of making it a little understated. And I also go in with a brown, so it really takes down the severity, if you will. So I take this little angled brush, and then I take Espresso from the Lorac Pro palette. I take this color right here, and I use this. So first, I like to just add the liner before I do the wing part at all. Okay, so as you can see, first I start on the end just to decide how thick I want the line to be, and then it gets smaller. And sometimes I don't even connect all the way to the inner eye. Sometimes I stop right about here. So then I do, oops. I gotta turn my brush. I'm gonna go like this. All right, so there we have it. So I went more out than up. That's pretty much it. And then when I have mascara on, you'll barely be able to see it. It just kind of helps lift my eye. So now I'm gonna go in with Matte Coral Bliss. This is my favorite. And yes, I do this without lining my lips. I don't actually use lip liner. I used to in the 90s. Finish my mascara, and just in case you're wondering, if you didn't watch my essentials video, I used the is it L'Oreal? Who is this? The Voluminous Lash, yeah, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I'm telling you, I've never used a mascara better than this in my life. And I haven't used that many though, to be honest, so I'm just throwing that out there. But if you have not tried this, girl, try it. Okay, now I take my flattener, even though I'm not doing my hair straight. I kind of wish I could, but it's raining and I'm not even gonna go there. I just like to take the flattener to the places where the curler's not gonna go, because my hair tends to get really frizzy from blow drying. It's probably the blow dryer or lack of product or something, I don't know, but I keep my hair very basic. I actually don't put like products in it at all. Sometimes I put in the heat protector and I forgot to even do that. I don't make a big fuss. I don't care that I'm grabbing perfect or non-perfect hair, like sections, like I don't care. I just, doesn't take very much for me because I don't have that much hair. All right, so I added my favorite Fossil watch and then the bracelet that I got at Sam Moon's. There's a video on that haul. And again, gonna keep this clean. I don't really ever wear rings. And then I did change the size of the cuff. I think that was the word I was looking for earlier, but I just kind of made them a little bit thinner. And I like that a lot better. But this is basically the whole outfit. All right guys, so that's it for this get ready with me. I hope that you kind of got a full idea of how I just like do my look and how I get my eyes, like, so you can just kind of see. And then you can kind of really see what I meant about the lipstick. You should really see what Coral Bliss looks like if I don't put on moisturizer before. It's just like bright orange. I just prefer it like this. And then as you can see what I was talking about, like just having it a little bit darker, but with your hair covering it, I don't know, it just makes it look really good, I guess. I don't know, it's just my opinion. We all have different opinions. My eyebrows, thankfully it wasn't my worst day. I feel like this is probably one of my better brow days, so I'm thankful for that. My wings as well, and as you can see, like you can't really even see them because of my mascara. But that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this get ready with me. You're probably all wondering, where am I going? Girl. So there's that.